Hi, I'm Richard Boehmcke, and welcome to the 299th episode of 90 Second Love. Today we are talking about a really important article. It's called Untangling Gun Violence from Mental Illness. There are three great facts to learn from this article, so let's get right into them. Number one, the overwhelming amount of people in the country with mental illness are non-violent. Only 4% of the violence in the United States is attributed to people with schizophrenia, bipolar, or depression. That means 96% of the violent crimes in the United States do not involve people with classifiable mental illness. Number two, the news actually might be exacerbating what we think is a connection between mental illness and violence. They did a study of news reports including violence and mental illness between 1994 and 2014, and what they found is that the amount of news stories that associated gun violence and mental illness was only 9% in 2004, but 22% in 2014. So it's this fallacy of causality or correlation that is made to seem greater than it actually is. And the third thing the article says is that anybody who commits a crime against somebody else or kills them with a weapon is not somebody you would consider mentally healthy. However, that does not mean they have a clinical diagnosis and therefore a treatable mental illness. There could be underlying emotional issues, anger issues, issues related to substance abuse, or a whole host of other things. A really interesting article. I hope you take a look at it. Link is below. Subscribe, and I will see you on Wednesday. Well, poof. What I think this article does really well is point out the statistics and looks at the facts and looks at what we actually qualify as mental illness and makes it specific instead of the general issue and the general topic that a lot of the rhetoric kind of fosters when we're watching television or reading the news. And the next episode is actually the 300th episode of this very program. So I'll be excited to look back and share all of my favorites in the past 100.